We got ourselves Team Horde with Chillbane going up first with KT. Oh, wait, you got a fucking Mog and everything. What is this? That's the Mog from like, what, isn't it? Oh, that's like a Bane Mog, dude. I always like that. I always like that set. It's actually a couple of different parts, isn't it? Or is it about part of it? Or is it WAD or is it Mop? Maybe it's Mop, actually. I'm not even sure. I think it's Mop. It's got Chillbane going up first as a Frost. We got Seavar Chill in the background. We got Killer Jan, Sparticle, as well as Terrence playing some Frost. We got Arcros playing some Fury. Aver playing some Outlaw. Cinderella's a thick ass culture. What a thick girl you are. Oh, damn. We've got Thundress going up versus Chillbane. Trying to land a Hex, but that's going to be a lot of damage. But Chillbane coming in right now. Thundress is actually not looking that good. That's a lot of damage out of a Frost Death Knight. To be honest, Frost DK doesn't really do that much damage. Trying to land healing surges, try to see if you can get a juke out from Chillbane. That's actually going to be a real kick. Thunder's going to have to pop in wall right now. Needs to get away from Chillbane. Needs to find a way to peel him. That's going to be Mally onto Thunderous right now, as Chillbane not giving him any opportunity to recover health. Going to eat him Mally himself as well. Grip coming onto healing surge. Does he have another kick? No. Going to kick that one though. Thunderous is in a bad situation. Is Chillbane going to just truck the damage into him? Stone coming out. Does the trick it out. Going to go for healing surges. That's going to be a little bit of healing coming in for Chillbane with that, what is it called? Transfusion? Healing surge coming out. Thundress needs to land a Hex on him. Is he gonna get it? Hex does connect. Chillbane, no trick available. Still just running after him. He's just so upset. He's just so angry. He wants to get at him. That's gonna be a lightning lasso for Thundress, who finally gets some range. Actually got to do some damage and bringing Chillbane to about half health. Earthshock coming down. Does have maybe some zaps coming in. That's going to be AMS for Chillbane, dude. He's looking to kill this Shaman right now. Does get an interrupt. Thundress continuing to truck along. Has an Earthshield to keep him up and running. But again, back to low health. Trying to get healing surges up and running. That Hex wasn't enough. I probably would have just gotten full healing with that Hex. Needs to rotate his elementals. Trying to land a capacitor totem. It is going to stun the Death Knight for just a moment. Giving Thundress maybe a moment's or respite. Is going to get a knockback, but it's going to be a grip in. Healing Surges trying to come out. Getting kicked. Is that going to be the kill for Chillbane? Looks like barely any health left. Lightning Lasso, very short DR, and that's going to be Chillbane taking him out. Starting to slow down Arcros off the bat. Arcros not going to get slowed. Chillbane's going to have to find a way to deal with him. Is going to pop in more damage right now. Getting disarmed right now. Transfusion available. No way to heal himself for a bit, so that transfusion wasn't the best option. Maybe he can get a couple death strikes in there. Continuing to pop. Is going to get a bunch of runes recovering with Empower Runic Weapon. Gonna get a lot of healing though. Lots of runic power, and continuing to use his resources as best as it can. Cycling the runes, getting runic power, using runic power to heal himself. Pre-AMS in that Maledict as it comes out so he can maintain his health up and high. And Arcros is just going to be there, continuing to truck damage into him, man. That's exactly what you need to be doing with Fury. That's going to be big and rage regen coming out for Arcros right now. Chillbane actually wants to get away from it, trying to get a slow onto the Fury Warrior. But Fury Warriors cannot be slowed. Mally to follow onto Arcros. To see if Arcros maybe won't be able to get as much healing. Does get a stun on Chillbane. That's going to be IBF coming out of the Death Knight. That's actually pretty massive. Going to get even more damage rolling. Transfusion again coming out. Going to have a lot of resources in order to just keep himself healing. Arcros' health is not really going anywhere. As long as he can get those charge heals in there. Dragon's Roar coming out. Chillbane has cooldowns up and running, but Arcros' health just isn't going anywhere. It's going to go down a little bit here and there, but it's going to continue trucking. Chillbane getting disarmed as he has Death Pack coming in. I don't really know if this Frost Death Knight can do much against a warrior. That's going to be stunned. Trying to see if he can force out a trick out of Arcros. Not going to happen. Chillbane is just waiting out for the Dark Pact, Maledict, or Necrotic of his health to wear off. Does wear off. Continue to truck damage more and more into Arcros. Chillbane, you can actually see, if you look at his talents, he actually has Anti-Magic Zone. Not really sure if that's the talent he wanted to go for. I guess this team, Thundress was going to do some magic damage to Cinderella, maybe with some Moonfires. But outside of that, not a lot of enemies on the Team Alliance would have magic damage. But Chillbane is still doing pretty good, man. I'm just saying. If you do want to go back into these, I would swap out that talent if I were you. But Arcos, if you can look at his health right now, is actually at about half. Trying to work on recovery, trying to use Bloodthirst on cooldown as much as he can. Maybe he should even try to get a charge off of the Death Knight. Stun coming onto Arcos, trinkets out of it. Maybe he has some cooldowns available very, very soon. Doesn't have a heal for a while. Actually could have maybe went for a charge on the Death Knight. Death Knight realizing that's what he doesn't want to let him do. He's going to get some damage into him. Stun coming down to Chillbane. 30 seconds on that trinket. That's going to be some damage out of Arcos, but Chillbane also got some damage going on his own. Getting disarmed right now. Maybe he can get some slows onto Arcos. All he could really do is go with whatever weapon procs he has, trying to load himself some damage. AMS coming down for the Maledict, and Arcos' health is not looking that amazing. Needs to get those charge heals off of the Death Knight, unless the Death Knight gets a grip. Does land a grip, no charge available for this warrior. That's going to be slows. Passing slows out of Chillbane. Arcos' health is getting lower and lower. Needs to be aware of this. Can he do anything out of this? Maybe even go for a fear charge onto Chillbane and heal. Trinket available for Chillbane. Fear coming in. Trinkets out of it and eliminates the Alliance scum as a big old Orc. Death Knight eliminates another Alliance cog in the wheel. Cinderella's up next with Big Bleeds. That's going to be an interesting duel. Mally to follow onto Chillbane off the bat. Gonna trade Mally with Cinderella as he gets rooted. Big bite coming out, and that's gonna be anti-magic zone for Chillbane. Not really sure if that helps him that much. Haymaker onto Chillbane, gonna bail out of that stun fairly quickly. That's a good Haymaker right there. Getting rooted up, so Cinderella has the way with him. Chance Fusion coming out, and Chillbane is not out of the fight. Cinderella is gonna go for the Thorns. Chillbane is just gonna get himself a little bit of Remorseless Winter rolling. Doesn't want to hit into the Feral. He's going to do a big bite out of the kitty regardless. AMS available for Chillbane is going to use it to hit into those thorns, get himself a lot of runing power off of that, which he could use for either damage or healing, but it's actually starting to turn some damage around onto Cinderella out of nowhere. As he decided to use all his runing power for Frost Strikes just to get some kind of a big proc. Cinderella going to go for a big bite onto Chillbane. Stun coming on Cinderella, forcing a trinket out of him, which is very, very good for Chillbane. That's going to be a full minute left onto that Cinderella's trinket. That's going to be Death Pact as well as IBF coming in. And Cinderella's health is actually kind of low. Actually find himself very, very low on health. Root coming down on Chillbane. No way out of him out of this. And Cinderella is going to go as a big old thick ass Galterian regrowths. Chillbane is going to pop in with a bit of AoE, trying to find the Feral. Is going to get hit with the roots again. Grip coming on to the Feral. Transfusion is available. Needs to be aware of Thorns, because Cinderella can turn around the damage with Thorns any moment. AMS available in about 10 seconds. Is not going to be lining up with Thorns perfectly. Thorns are up right now. Stun coming on to Chillbane. No way for him to deal any kind of healing. All he could go is for Death Strike. Cinderella has him in a bit of a tight gap right now. Chillbane is going to get AMS rolling. Maybe a grip at Cinderella. Stun coming in into those thorns. Can actually get some damage. Maybe even healing. Cinderella's actually not looking that good. Bash coming in onto Chillbane. Grip coming in so you can get another heal rolling. Cinderella needs to get away from this Death Knight. Bite comes in, but the Death Knight is doing just fine. Trucking along. Making sure to get dots up and around Cinderella. Root coming down. Is this Death Knight actually going to obliterate Cinderella? Oh my god. Shortest stun ever. Cinderella barely has any health. Actually could go down any moment. Maybe is a grip available by the Death Knight. Continue to get chains of ice slows. Cinderella just power shifting just to stay away from the Death Knight. The doom is so close. It's creeping so close. It's so right and near. Mally to follow, smacking Cinderella. Chillbane actually taking out Cinderella. Who is this Death Knight right now? Who is this guy? Who is this man? The myth, the legend. Aver's up next, trying to get some damage onto Chillbane. Going to be a trinket out of him pretty early on as Chillbane forced a trinket out of him. Short stun on Chillbane. Has himself transfusion up and running. Parry coming in for Aver. Needs to take advantage of this DFA for an Outlaw coming down onto Chillbane and actually get him kind of low. Chillbane needs to wait for that parry so he can finally get some damage in. He needs to get the slows up and running. Every single stun is going to be pretty great for the Outlaw. AMS coming out a little bit early in case Avery gets some magical damage, or maybe Chillbane, maybe it gives him some runing power or something. Maybe there's some small absorb to like the health. Maybe it's like a certain trait or something. Could never know. I mean, might as well put it on cooldown, you know. Might as well. Aver is going to try to grapple hook next to him. Chillbane is on the path to recovery little by little. Not out of the fight just yet. Cheap shot coming in. Gets a stun onto Aver. Finally, Chillbane gets some opportunity to get some damage into this rogue. And it's going to go for a Death Pact as it's coming off cooldown. Aver's going to get another stun onto Chillbane. That's going to be blind as he gets his fusion running for Aver. This is good. Going to get a concoction up and running. Look at how much health this Outlaw rogue is getting very, very quickly. Is going to maybe get a sap. No, doesn't get a sap into Chillbane. Chillbane is continuing on his rampage against the rogue. Big DFA coming down, trying to slam down damage onto the Death Knight. Cloaker Shot is coming in. If Aver might be able to get small heals if you take an Azure trade for it, but still it's a lot of physical damage going through by Chillbane. Aver gonna go for that gouge in there, trying to bail away from the DKs. The grip actually outranges the grip from the Death Knight as the DK cannot connect with the rogue again. Gonna go for a reset. Sap coming in. No, Aver still has dots on him, so he's actually found a way to landing saps in between dot ticks. It's actually very, very interesting. And so far, Chillblade hasn't been able to find him. Aver's just kind of bobbing and weaving. Chillblade says, you know what, I'm not gonna deal with this foolishness. I'm gonna pick up the eyes right now. Aver has the opportunity to deal some damage through the Death Knight. Getting stunned up though. The DK is starting to get a ramp up going. That's gonna maledict onto Aver. Killing spree coming on Chillbane. He gets out of that stun pretty early on. That's gonna be a lot of chance fusions. Just getting back, softening health from this rogue, slamming him down. Next up is gonna be Doom. Chillbane has AMS, has anti-magic shell, has a trinket, has a IBF. Deathpack coming in about 30 seconds, so he has the resources to make this duel happen. That could be our first 1v5 as a Frost Death Knight. Doom making sure to get a small leap, continue and actually taking what I said before to try to truck damage into this Death Knight as much as they can. Chillbane just waiting out for his cooldowns, trying to see if he can get some resources going, trying to wait for massive CDs, keeping it slow up and running onto Doom, letting the dots do the work. Even though he doesn't have the craziest dots, you'll be surprised at so much damage Frost Death Knight dots do, especially when they get all the buffs up and mastery. That makes massive ticks. Besides auto attacks and dots, obliterators don't really do that much, to be honest. Let's go Chillblade chilling. Doom has himself some enraged regen rolling, but he just can't catch up to the Death Knight. Just completely slowed, cannot even connect, and it doesn't look like he got that much healing out of it. Chillbane has Deathpack coming up very, very soon. Again, wants to whittle down Doom just to make sure the game is clean. His health is still not in a great condition. Deathpack coming in right now. Could go IBF. Az gonna go for an IBF to try to truck damage as much as he can into Doom. He doesn't have a lot to work with when it comes to damage. Not a lot of burst. Almost a sustain is gonna get a grip before the warrior can get himself a charge. That's gonna be reflected by the ward. Chillblaze is not gonna use any attacks into it. Short stun coming in onto the Death Knight. Doom barely has any health. Stun coming in. No trinket, and the Death Knight does take him out in a 1v5. You can see just how much he healed too. Look at that. He actually healed almost as much as he did damage. And take a look at his damage. It's all melee. It's all Frost Fever dot. Some obliterate main hand with an offhand. So if you want to put them together, hits for about, at least what it looks for me, an average of 3k per obliterate. I'm pretty sure it's a lot higher in the actual arena, but it hits him for like 3k. Main hand, offhand, obliterate, right? I mean, your Frost Fever ticks for 1,600, and your melee hits for an average 1,000, so you get two of them back to back. So it's actually kind of nutty. The fact that this guy actually made it, and actually almost saw it as a bit extra damage, but that was pretty good, man. That was pretty good. We can queue again. Woo! At the moment, I am the highest Frost DK in an A2s. Is that you? Is that you, man? That's pretty goddamn good, man. That's pretty goddamn good.